What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kicks and Sticks. I am Chris Johnson. I am your host, and I'll be providing you more sneaker news and gaming news. So let's get into this first topic. So today, will XDEFIANT be the COD killer? This game, as of yet, has no release date, but it's slated to release later this year. On top of that, they've been doing a lot of closed betas, in which I will be joining the next one. It looks like, I don't know. COD seems like it's in a weird place right now, and XDEFIANT is providing what COD is not. XDEFIANT is providing a better, more fun, well, not better, but fun game that feels like it's like everyone's enjoying, everyone wants to be a part of. They're interacting with the community, they're taking in the actual advice and tips from community. They're asking, what do we want? Whereas COD is just like, yo, we're giving you this right here, that's it. We've been asking for more, as far as with COD, we've been asking for just more, just everything. Just give us more content for multiplayer, because they've only been focusing more so on Warzone, which is cool, but that's a free to play. Whereas the multiplayer is not free to play. That is you have to pay at least $60 to be able to play that mode. And then on top of that, they're charging you for all the in-store stuff. So compare with that along with the cheating and the skill-based matchmaking. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that XDEFIANT is right now the COD killer, but I mean, you know, COD is looking pretty shaky out here. If you think about it, COD is still driving a huge, financial margin with the sales, with the in-store sales, where people are buying different skins or gun skins or whatever they are buying in the store. But at the same time, they're still moving. So COD is pretty much like the scene from Black Panther where T'Challa was like, after he got beat down, he was just like, I am not dead. But as far as, COD, I just feel like it's just in a weird state. And it's leaving room for many developers that just come in and just give us a non-skill based game that's not trying to, even if you're going to make it free to play and then give us all the stuff in the store to buy, cool. Or make them, because you're going to people are going to spend their money. But if you're going to give us a $60 plus product and then expect us to buy stuff within the store on top of that, where you're charging, between $10 and $25 to $30 on top of, it's just like they have the Game Pass or whatever that thing is called, but you have to pay that in order to get special benefits too. It's just like they're just money, rather than solidifying their product and then making sure that that's, just making sure that's their top priority. And then letting the finances come in. At this point, they need to make multiplayer free and make Warzone the $60 purchase, because players are dropping. Players are not trying to play this game. I know that I haven't played this game in many of days, possibly a week or two, just solely because it's not fun. I'm tired of playing in extremely sweaty matches. I have to play with a friend or a family member in order to get a good game, because if I'm playing in my own matches, I'm getting paired with the worst of the worst, or the most sweatiest of the sweatiest, the people that play like me. And I'm just like, it sucks to play that way. And constantly you kill somebody and then you get blooped from somebody down the map, and then I'm having to bloop somebody, or I get on a kill streak and then I get hit by someone who spawns in from a weird place, or just somebody playing corners, or just people not moving the way it's a lot of stuff within COD that needs to change. But I mean, as a COD player, I do have hope. I wish that they change. I may not buy any more content on this current COD. I say that, knock on wood, but I may not buy any more content for this current COD because it's not going to be a 2-year game. So what's the use of spending a lot of money on this game and you're going to have it for a short amount of time? I bought enough stuff and that might be it for me. But that's the first topic, and excuse me, I'm kind of under the weather. So the weather keeps changing and playing games. So y'all gonna have to bear with me because I am kind of sniffling and all that stuff. But on to the next one. We're going to do a quick fire and trash sneaker news. So, Jordan 1's, the Jordan 1 Spider-Verse is glow in the dark on the bottom of the sole of the shoe. And that is, I love it. I don't know. I am a glow in the dark person. I've never left that as a child, so I was looking at Jada Sneaker Guy and Bulldog 4U559, and they both had early reviews of the shoe that actually came in, which the shoe was individually wrapped, which I'm looking forward to my pair. But yes, they did test them, and they do glow in the dark. So that is, I'm stamping it as fire. That's our fire for the week. That's our first fire for this channel. As this is, we're looking forward to this. Like, this is something that I'm looking forward to. So, next one that we're going to go through. We're just shooting through these really quick. Nike Sneakers VP Lucy Rouse is out here copping please for why the restock release for the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds were so bad. I don't know. You don't cop please after we've been telling you, you guys have to get this botting crap under control. They keep promising that this stuff will be handled and that they have good bot protection, or they're getting it under control, or they have things that's working. But when it comes down to the actual shoe, it's not. The game, it's just like they're not holding their end of the bargain. So, man, that's trash, man. We just got, that's extreme trash. Don't be out here copping please after all that BS that you guys were saying like a few months back and just saying that this would be an easy pick. Sorry, we don't want to hear it. Last topic for fire and trash. We're going into a sneaker that's going to be releasing later this year, which is a Jordan 4 women's exclusive named Frozen Times. All these things are so nice, man. They look like a cross between a Jordan 4 and the cool gray 11s. They look like the Jordan 4s and the cool gray 11s had a baby. They have like this patent leather on the front that just looks so good. I cannot wait for these. As you all know, in men's I wear 8.5, and women's I wear a size 10. So look, I'm definitely copping these joints. If anybody get an early pair and they want to shoot a pair to your boy, I'm right here waiting for them. But that is our last fire for the week. So we had the Spider-Verse that glow in the dark, fire. We got the Nike Sneakers VP Lucy Rouse copping please for the Lost and Found. Like the Lost and Found restock and why it was so bad, that's trash. And then we have later this year's Jordan 4 that's releasing the Frozen Times, which is fire. So that's that. Let me know which one you prefer, because look, I'm looking forward to, I already got the Spider-Verse coming my way. I already got the Lost and Founds. I wanted another pair, but it didn't go my way because the site. Just like the Lost and Founds, it crashed on me for that. I just can't get no luck with the shoes that I actually want. But those Frozen Times, we'll see about those. I'll be getting them when the time comes around, and I will be likely giving you guys an early shoe review for those ones. But that's the fire and trash for this week. So we're going into more gaming news. This is our, gaming is pretty, as far as like video gaming is, I don't know. It's pretty light this week. Ain't really much to talk about besides XDEFIANT and Call of Duty. And I've already addressed that, and I'm not really going into it. So we're going to go into a different style of gaming. We're going into my love, which is basketball, which the playoffs in the, the playoffs games last night was the Lakers and Warriors, which the Lakers destroyed the Warriors 107-97. But there's extreme amount of debates going on right now about the reffing in the games. It's been a lot of like reffing questions this entire year, as the reffing has been extremely bad. Pretty much, what I feel is the Warriors were playing extremely aggressive and just got caught in some bad situations. And it's all good. Y'all just got to play better. You guys have been a pretty good defense. It's just when someone else is playing at home, the Warriors has been the worst team on the road. So pretty much, this is on par for y'all been all year. You guys played bad. They pretty much, they let Steph score, but they took away a lot of the assists that he was getting the previous game. And pretty much everyone else, they was letting them do their thing. But Jordan Poole, he had a big 5 points. I don't know what's going on with dude. He got to get his gameplay together, or they going, it's not looking good. They already said they were having some in-locker problems for those that was coming off the bench, and Jordan Poole was one of those people that was beefing because he feels he should be a starter. Over who? I don't know, but unless you're going to say he should come in there and start over, because Draymond's not going to come off the bench. They may do it in the future, just as as he starts to age, or depending on whether they want to keep him or not, because they're going to start bringing in that talent off the bench eventually, that young talent. They have to start getting some starters in there outside of this current core, as Curry and, Clay is, getting older. And they have a lot of years on their body, and they may just want to bring these young guys in, let them work. And then when it comes to playoff time, throwing the old dogs in there and let them get their games in. You got Looney, that's, he's out here crushing it. For the Lakers, with this series, it's not a good matchup for him. He's getting abused by AD, man. It's crazy. But the next game, oh my gosh, Jimmy continues to be Jimmy. Oh my gosh, the Knicks got destroyed by the Heat, 105-86. It just was bad. These two games was really bad. These games was really bad, and I don't know what's going on, but it's just, hey man, look. It's just blowouts all across the board. But it's just like, Jimmy, he came back from that injury and he just got right back to business. There's nothing else to say. Nothing else to see here, as Jimmy is just going to be Jimmy. So that's all for gaming news this week. There's really nothing to go over because, gaming is in a bad place right now. COD is just not giving people what they want. NBA 2K has been the same, and it's just digression every year, or regression every year. If you play NFL, Madden, you might have something like there. There's people who are having fun with that game still, but I never really was a Madden player. My older brother is a beast at it. He's a beast at it. NBA 2K was my jam because I'm a basketball guy. But as far as just gaming this week, unless you're playing like Resident Evil or any other free-to-play game, gaming is bad. All these major developers are trash right now. They're not giving us what we want. So that's pretty much the gaming news. But our last topic of the week. The last topic of the week. The GIGI Kobe Mambacitas 4s dropped last week or the week before, and they're really not doing the same as any other Kobe that releases. The Grinches, you're not spending anything under 800 for those ones. I'll give it. How about this? I'll say at least $750. You may be able to find some below, but that's pretty much around the rate that you're going to pay across the board for the Grinches or any other, Jordan that's Kobe that's coming out. If they're like any of these shoes that are coming back and they're throwing different spins, and this one is a pretty good spin that they're throwing on this one, and it has a good story. But as far as the colorway for me, I think that's where they dropped the ball in regards to these Mamacitas, but I feel like there's possibly a reason for why they did that. I pretty much know why they likely chose the colors that they chose, but I feel like they could have added more colors there outside of white, black, with a hint of gold. Just a small on the what is it, the tongue. And it's just like, it's so small that it's just like they could have did so much more with these. And it's like I said, it's pretty cool, but I think it's the story that has people that really want these shoes. It's just that the shoes was made in honor of Gigi's 17th birthday, which is likely the reason why they actually chose this colorway. But for me, I feel like that's likely why it's not going the way that they typically go. Immediately, the Grinches, and I keep calling back to the Grinches because that is a shoe that's like one of those ones that everyone wants. If you see them played in the NBA game, you see them played, people wearing them in the actual on YouTube. A lot of people like to use those shoes because Kobe's are great shoes to hoop in. I tell you, I love hooping in Kobe's, but at the same time, that colorway is just bland. So I think they kind of dropped the ball with the colorway. But, hopefully they do have some more things in store coming to in the future. But this probably, I just wish that they would have did a little bit more with the colorway. How do you guys feel about the Mambacitas? Again, it's a great story behind it with the honor of Gigi's 17th birthday, but it's just like, the colors are off a little bit. I think that they could have did a little bit more with the colors. But that's it for this week. I went over as much as possible. Hopefully next week we have more information to go over. I mean, sneakers, there's always sneaker news. So we always got stuff that can go through. And with gaming news, as far as with the playoffs, I will be covering this during this time because with gaming and everything, for me, I get a little hot-headed when it comes to gaming news because, I'm missing my Call of Duty, man. I'm missing the true Call of Duty. I actually went back and started playing some old COD, and I was having fun with it. I was having fun with the old stuff because it just was like, it felt like I was putting many different, gaming lobbies where I would have games where I'm just totally destroying. Like just completely destroying. And then I have games where I wasn't doing so good, where I was getting destroyed. Like I'd be on there and there would be a clan of people, or like I'm pitted against a group with like so many just like extreme great players, and I, in my own head, I'm like, oh, are they cheating? Because that's how good they were. They just was like, I couldn't move out of the spawn pretty much. They would spawn trapping us every time, and I would be, I would have a good rate of kills, but in the same sense, our team, we were losing by a lot of points. Like, I would have a decent amount, but it wouldn't be up to my 20, 30, 40 plus kills that I was experiencing. But yeah, that's it for now, man. I don't, we'll find more stuff in the future, but man, I hope y'all love this podcast. This is the second show, and there's plenty more to come. So thanks for listening, and stay on top of your game, whether that's your shoe game or your video game. See y'all next time. Peace.